197, 217, 238, 252. Okay, can you hear me? Welcome. We're allowing you guys to peek in to our amazing event. You may already be on. Are you on already? If you're not on, you better come over here and get on. Oh my God. Hey, Gore. Hey, Esther. Hey, Julie. Hello, hello. Listen, I'm going to be talking this way because I'm at this event, but I want to invite you over here to that event. It's free. It's called Next Level. Oh my God. So you're looking at my screen with me. You're behind the scenes with me. Isn't this crazy, Mary? Valerie, isn't this crazy, Norma? Isn't this amazing? Hello? You're looking at my computers, my screen. You get to see all that, but you got to come over here. In a minute, I'm going to be focusing over here. Come on, y'all. Come on in. Heart me up if you're excited. Andrea, Esther, Alicia, Lisa. Yes. Amazing. Serving you into your overflow. Felicia. Making sure you have everything you need to live an extraordinary life. All right. You're going to see me doing a lot. I'm in the background navigating everything. Come on, you guys. Yes, you're here, Christian, and fired up. All right. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Play big. Jump over here with us. All you got to do is click the link, and you'll be in the main room. Right now, you're in the back door. You're back here in the green room with me. You guys are in the green room with me. Over here, you're in the main room with me. So I want to make sure. But we wanted to make sure you guys got it. Hey, from South Africa. Hello, hello, hello. Type where you're from. I got Queen Swazi in the house, and Karen Q in the house, and Sharon in the house, Kimberly in the house. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. In a minute, they're going to get all my attention, but I'm always with you. You can look over my shoulder. You can look over my shoulder if you want to find out what we're talking about. Yes, yes. Make sure, right, green room party. Right, it's a green room party. Arkansas in the house. I see you. Australia in the house. Sudan. My bling bling. This is me. This is just me. This is just how I roll. This is me. London in the house. UK. Slovenia. I had such a great time in Slovenia. Oh my God, it was one of my best times. Oh, super, super, super excited. It's time for me to start. I got to start now. Look at all the beautiful people who've joined us. Navigated through 2020, and now I'm ready for a radical 2021. Y'all got to join us. Y'all got to join us. This is what this is about. I'm showing up, and I'm showing out, and I'm shining. Safe Space Workshop. Yes. Navigated through 2020. Now I'm ready for a radical 2021. Moving to my next level. Yes. Yes, yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. Hey, Brian. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Tato. Hey, Anika. Y'all see me in the background getting things ready. Where's my tape? Tape. I had it somewhere. That's Star. That's beautiful Star right there. Star, say hi to everyone. That's beautiful Star. She is a superstar. Many of you have probably seen her on my stage. Oh. I touched it at some point. I touched it. Yeah, right there in my face. Hi. You want to hide some tape from someone? Put it right in their face. Hi. That's how I roll. I got some amazing guests on today, and I got to make sure that I take their bios up so that I have their bios so I can introduce them properly. Yes. Next Level Summit. Next Level Summit. Next Level Summit. We got 1,500 people in the house over there. Woo! Sean Smith in the house. Oh, hey. Dr. Michael Beckwith in the house today. Hey. Sage Levine in the house today. And you guys probably saw Nick was in the house. Hey, yes.
6-time best-selling author, world-renowned motivational Lisa Nichols.
That's me.
Her life story is a mind-boggling tale of profound human transformation. She was formerly broke and surviving only with the help of public aid. This single mother learned her way to success and went from being on public assistance to running a multi-million-dollar public company.
I'm an average, ordinary woman who chose every day to make one more extraordinary decision. I realized that I am my rescue.
I am my rescue.
No one else is my rescue.
I am my rescue. Next Level Summit 2021. This is the time. This is the day. This is the perfect moment for us to have this extraordinary next level experience. So we're being radical right now. Today is day 2. Someone type in chat, you're excited to be back on day 2. Go into our Facebook chat. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people here. Actually, nearly 2,000 people are joining us right now in the middle of the night in some places, in the middle of the morning, like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So please go into Facebook chat. Let us know where you're from. I misspoke yesterday and said we had about 47 countries. Well, if you count it, there was more like about 57 countries with us yesterday, and even more because, right, yes, clap it up. Thank you, John. Clap it up. And behind me, we're radical because we want to give this possibility, this road, this navigational path away to as many people as possible. So behind me, I'm in StreamYard. Hello, y'all in StreamYard. We're being radical. They're looking in the background. They're quickly hopping over to join us in the front room. I said, y'all in the green room. And so we got hundreds of people over there, and they're going to join us over here. Y'all, come on over. And so we are literally on day 2 of a 5-day journey. And Johnny on our team this morning said something. He said, my life was changed on a Tuesday watching countless speakers. He said, I didn't take the shovel. I wasn't fed with the shovel. I took the spoonful that I needed, and it changed my life. And so I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to the first day of the rest of your life. No matter how amazing your 2019 was, or no matter how challenging or how amazing or how breathtaking your 2020 might have been, your 2021 is up for you to create. And we want to be there with you. We want to navigate that path with you. We want to help actually design what greatness looks like. I can tell you this. I've done good by myself, but I've always done greater with a community. Yesterday, you saw and heard some amazing people. Sean Drop the Bomb was with you. By the way, his last name is not Drop the Bomb. His last name is Smith. But we've nicknamed him Sean Drop the Bomb because every time he opens his mouth, nuggets just drop out. And then we have my friend Giovanni Marisco here from Archangels. Why? Because this whole week is about what does it take to get to my next level? What does my next level look like? How do I navigate to it? Now, not from a place of broke or brokenness. I want to be very clear who I'm speaking with. This is from a place of leadership. This is from a place of change agent. This is from a place of how do I show up and how do I shine and how do I touch the next best version of myself? What does that look like? How do I make decisions based on where I'm going? Not decisions based on where I've come from. How do I let my light shine even when others around me tend to be intimidated by my shine? So I want to be very clear that this conversation is a conversation for leaders, for gladiators, for change agents, for movers and shakers. So if you find that I'm not that, I'm just still trying to see if I'm good enough to, this is not that environment. This is not the environment. It's going to seem too fast for you. But if you are in the space of saying, hold on, I want to touch my next best. I want to see what my next best looks like and feels like on me. I want to see what self-love to the next level. I want to see what it looks like when I wear it. I've worn great perfume. I've worn amazing cologne. I've worn a nice suit. I've worn some amazing stilettos. But I want to wear the next level of self-love and see what that looks like. Star, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Listen, this is what that's about. I'm not going to feed you anything this week that I don't need, that I'm not ready for. So this is not about healing the broken. Wow, if you find that you're in a place of brokenness and being in this space helps you feel full, stay, lay in it, roll around in it, take up real estate in it for the week, and allow yourselves to be filled. This is a space, for the most part, that's calling your greatness to the next level. Type in chat. If you're not in our Facebook group, go over to our private Facebook group. I gave you the information yesterday. I'll give you the information again today. I want you in our private Facebook group. I want you typing. I want you taking pictures. I want you posting. Why? Because when you do that, you have a chance to win, win, win. I love giving away prizes and gifts. Let me tell you why. Because my grandmother said, when you've been blessed, bless others. When you're full, pour onto others. My grandmother trained me well. And many of you know that in the last 30 days, I laid my grandmother to rest. And I'm grateful for her life. I'm grateful for her passing through my life. I'm grateful for her journey. And I will make all of her lessons taught to me worthwhile. And so I want to give. And I'm also going to learn as well with you. So I want to start by saying, John, if you can pull up the Facebook link, if you're not in our private Facebook group, and oh, by the way, Maya, give me a message and tell me how many people do we have in our private Facebook group? Now, you know, a private Facebook group of 500 is big. A private Facebook group of 300 is big. But when you have a private Facebook group and you got like 1,000 and you got like 2,000, which I don't know how many we have. Whoa. We have 4,400 people in our private Facebook group. So here's what I know. If you've been looking for a new community of gladiators and change agents and movers and shakers, don't miss this, because the Facebook group has been formed. Next level, next mindset, next heart level, next monetary level, next revenue level, next business level, next service level. So if you're looking to go to your next level, please make sure you're in the Facebook group. So here's what you need. Okay, so Joe's on fire, Richie's on fire, Karen is on fire. Happy for you, health coach is on fire. Tuscan, Arizona, day 2. Excited for day 2. Jennifer says, excited to be back for day 2. Patricia, hey. Karen, hey. Like, you guys are on fire already. So make sure you go there. Now, you want to go to, show me the link, John. So the logistics page yesterday, so everyone knows where to go to. inside our Facebook. When you go on my Facebook page, on my fan page, there is a link for it for Next Level. But I want to make sure you're registered. If you are back here, you may or may not be registered. Make sure you're in and make sure you know where to go. Make sure you do all your posting in that space, because that's the space that people are going to see you and love you and be with you and encourage you, and just be present for you. So I'm super excited about what we have in store. But before I do that, I want to know if it's your first time on our campus. Now, for all you newbies, and John is now showing you the Facebook group, / Next Level Summit. You want to go to that Facebook group. I know there's so many people saying, wait. I'm not in the Facebook group yet. Okay, great. If you want to go here, this is the link. This is where you go. We have signs for you, by the way. So you got to register to have these signs. We have signs. And when you come into the Facebook group, there are signs that are pinned for you that you can share. You see so many people taking pictures with their signs, and you want to take pictures with your sign because that's how you win some of the call to actions. I'm going to say CTA, and when I say CTA, that's a call to action. Now, why would we have call to actions? We have call to actions because if I can get you in baby step of actions and you get into those actions and you get excited about those actions, then there's a possibility that you'll stay in action. And action is the antidote for despair. And action is the prescription for success. I am on fire about you staying in action. So we're going to set you up. So what we're going to do every day from today forward, right? We didn't do it yesterday because we couldn't do it yesterday. It was our first day. But every day from today forward, for those of you who are here with me in Next Level, we're going to give away some pretty juicy things. We're giving away over $10,000 in prizes this week. Yes, I said 10,000. John, give me some excitement on 10,000. $10,000 of excitement of prizes this week. We are making sure that we have that available for you. Super, super, super excited. John, where's my noise maker now? We like going in deep, and we'll make it happen. So, right. Hey, there we go. You know I'm going to say it, John. You know I'm going to ask for it. You know, like, give me the ding. Yes. Hold on. Turn it up a little louder. Don't go slow. Okay, stop. Okay, we got to stop. We can't play a lot out there on social media. So, but you know, I love to give away gifts. I've been blessed. I love to bless others. Every single day, we're going to give away prizes up to $10,000. I may give more than that. I know I'm going to give a minimum of $10,000 in prizes. And in access to things. Someone gave me access to something once, and it was the beginning. It was the seed that was sown into my soul. And I got hungry, and I never wanted to go back from that point forward. I always wanted to have a little more, but someone blessed me initially. So I want you, John, can you I want to pull up Facebook, and I want to see how many people are on the campus for the very first time. Let me know if you're on the campus for the very first time. If you're here for the very first time, meaning you've never taken a program with us before, you've never been here before, if you're here for the very first time, let me see if you've never been on the campus. If you've been on the campus for 2 years, 5 years, write that down. I've been on for 2 years. Literally stepped on the campus, not just watching me on YouTube, but I mean registering for something like this, coming to an event. Now, when you post, you want to post in the daily comment thread. So we're on day 2 now. So you want to go to day 2. You're going to have a daily comment thread. And this is how I can see what you're saying. It's really important because I want to see what you're saying. And so you want to go and you want to post. Now, first timer, Elaine, welcome home, sis. For Monique, welcome home. So we got so many for John. Can you bring it up a little more? Marianne, first time, welcome home. Yashna, first time. Paula, welcome home. Ramona, welcome home. Oh, yes. Rasmus, welcome home from Denmark. Curler, welcome home. Welcome home. Yes, here for you, health coach. Welcome home. Boom. Michael Strickland, West is the best. I agree. I absolutely agree. And wait, Thes P, I'm new. Welcome home. Jade, welcome home. Welcome, Natalie. So many new timers. Jennifer, Kristen, Delphine, yes, Monty, Michael, yes. So when I tell you welcome home, it's because this is the place that dreamers come to dream. And for so long, I didn't have a place to call home. I didn't know where I could be creative and analytical. I didn't have a place where I could be confused in one moment and then step into my light and let my light shine and realize that my light is bright. And it be okay that my light is bright while I'm learning. I didn't have a place to go where I can allow my gift for oration to just flourish and take shape. And I didn't have to worry about shrinking, right, Star? Didn't have to worry about shrinking so that other women in the room wouldn't feel uncomfortable with my greatness. I didn't have that place. I didn't have a place to go where I can learn how to love Lisa in my brown skin and my full lips and my kinky curly hair and my round hips. I didn't have a place to go where it was okay for me to be a woman of color and have great dreams well beyond my religion or well beyond my geographical origin, well beyond my spiritual background, well beyond my relationships, well beyond my education. I had big dreams. I didn't quite know how they were going to come to pass, but I wanted a place to go where I can dream, where I can at least test the dream, or I can at least speak to the dream. I can at least say the dream out loud so I can actually hear my own dream with my own ears. Anybody with me? Anybody know what I see your hand up, sorry. You know what I'm talking about, Nick? Like I wanted a place where haters hate, but they hate somebody else. Like, give me a break. Don't drink haterade in my space. I want a community that's going to pour into me and lift me up and require me to introduce myself to the next best version of Lisa. I mean, just the mere fact of being with them made me ante up a bit. Like, John, play me some music. It just kind of made me feel like just being in their space made me feel like I need to speed up a bit. Star, I know you know what I'm talking about. It made me feel like, hold on, you can sit down if you want to, but if you sit down too long, we're going to have to come back to visit you. That's what I want. That inspired me to get up off of any mediocrity, get up off of any doubt, get up off the old conversation that I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not light enough, I'm not thin enough, just to get up off of that thing and let my greatness come out. So if that's you, that's why I'm saying welcome home. And my prayer is that you grow up here with us, because that's what we do. We come here and we grow up together. We grow up to the next best version of us. I'm not implying that we're childish. I'm not implying that we're immature. I am implying that there's someone we're becoming. And if you arrived here at 40, at 60, or at 25, or at 37, welcome home. Now let's go and let's grow together. Let's touch our next level together. And so I say welcome to you. I want to read some of the comments. I mean, you guys are already there. You're already in chat. You're already blowing it up. If you're not in the Facebook thread, come on and get in that Facebook thread. My God, we already got 1.2 1,000 comments already here. Yes, so many people. I just want to remind you that this is your home. I am going to invite you to stay with us. I'm going to invite you to go to the next event with us, the next level with us. Thank you. I'm going to invite you to keep playing bigger. That's my job as your coach. I'm not your entertainer, though I can be quite entertaining. Y'all know I'm entertaining. But I'm here as a transformational coach. My job is to elicit a breakthrough in you. My job is to facilitate a breakout from you. My job is to navigate transformation from you, within you. That's my job. And I'm very clear about the assignment on my life. I'm not confused. I don't get caught up in the glitz and the glamour and the red carpets and the word celebrity. I don't get caught up in the dollars or the cents. I don't get caught up in that. I'm clear on the assignment on my life, and it's to bring transformation to the children, the men, the women, the brothers and the sisters that I have the pleasure of touching. That's my job. Everything else is a distraction. And so if you found your way here, then it's because you're ready to touch your next level. And if you're going to touch your next level, it's required to have a breakthrough. And so today, I'm super excited. Today, the conversation yesterday, it was radically raise my mindset. Today, we're going to talk about radically raising your voice. What does it mean to radically raise your voice? Every day we have a conversation. Every day we have a new radical raise. So don't miss a day. And don't leave, because the end of the day is when I give you the call to action. And when you do the call to action, right? When you do the call to action, that's when you qualify to win nearly $10,000 in free prizes. So don't go. Don't go. And if you have to go, darn, make sure you come back, look in the thread, and find out what's the CTA, the call to action, every day.
It's actually $100,000.
No. You know what, John? So when we were doing this, it was before all of our guests gave their bonuses. And so I thought, I was like, wait, I thought we put all the bonuses in. Thank you, brother. That means yesterday we had the powwow and we put everything in. And can I tell you guys, if you came to the last event, I gave away $40,000. If you came to the event before that, I gave away $10,000. And so when we did this event, we were talking about 10,000, or should we throw everything in the pot? Well, I advocated to throw everything in the pot, and then I left the conversation because I have a qualified team, and I let them, you guys, y'all got to make it happen. So I'm going to say throw everything in. So I left it at 10, and my team threw everything in the pot. John, can you make some noise and put up some good sounds for my team? Yes. Yes, Tiffany. Yes, Johnny. Yes, Jessica. Yes, Jess. Yes, Jelani. Yes, Ashley. Yes, Chris. Yes, everyone. So y'all love on my team. So y'all put in the Facebook chat, MTM team is the bomb. Just love them up. Yes, Maya. Yes, everyone. Yes, Margaret. Yes, Moshe. Yes, John. Right. Because it was that. We were literally having a conversation. Are we going to throw everything in because it seems unreal? And one of the arguments for us to throw everything in was because all of us navigated through 2020. If there's ever a time that we deserve, give me extra, as long as you're going to use it. If you're not going to use it, please don't take it because someone else didn't get it. But if you're going to use it here, I'm so excited, John. I just saw the zeros. I just assumed it was 10,000 because that was what we were talking about, and I knew we have the option to grow that. So I love my team, y'all. Hands up for my team because they went back, made it happen. Yes, so seamless. And I love it that they made it happen, and they didn't need to tell me, like, look, you'll realize it when you're talking to the people. And I don't need to be perfect. So I'm not reading a script. I'm not trying to get everything so right. Sometimes, and raise your hand if this is you, sometimes you're so waiting to get everything right that you never get started. Ooh, because you're trying to protect your image. And the only thing that's trying to protect your image is your ego, or ladies, your she-go. I'm sorry, that's my job as your coach, though. I love you. Ouch. 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 That's my job. And so today we're going to talk about raising. Go back, John, to the list of the week. So yesterday was mindset. Today is your voice. How do I radically raise my voice? And we're going to go through this all week long. How do I raise my impact? How do I radically raise my self-love? Because let me tell you this, you raise your self-love and everything else is going to take care of itself. And then on Friday, how do I radically raise my clarity and my conviction, or AKA my no matter what muscle, AKA my non-negotiable muscle. So this is a week that you don't want to miss. And you don't want to come to just the first part and then end and not be a part of the second part, because we ramp up every single day. And you can only get the recordings through us. So we're not posting everything out on social media. You got to show up here to even get an invitation to have the recordings. Now, what's crazy is I haven't even announced how you get the recordings. But somehow, nearly 100 people have already gotten the recording. So if you've already gotten your packet, because you get a platinum package or you get a silver package, if you've already gotten a package, type in the Facebook chat, I got platinum, I got silver. Now, I'm going to tell everyone how to get them. I'm going to tell everyone, because you've earned the right to understand, how do I get all these recordings? How do I get all the content that all your guests, all my friends are going to bring? How do I get access to the bonuses? How do I get access to the next event? How do I get all of that? You have a right to give that access. I'm not here to sell you. I don't have to sell you, but it is my job to give you access, and it is your job to choose. 100 people have already chosen, and I haven't even mentioned it. I'm not going to mention it right now. I'm going to jump in and give you some content, but don't go far. Don't go away. Come back. Look at the CTAs, and I'll make sure that you know what's next and what's available. I asked Susan this morning to look up speaking and just some of the studies. And here's what came up. And we talk about being willing to radically raise my voice, even when it shakes. What does that look like? Being willing to go into that space, being willing to jump into that space, even when my voice shakes, right? What does that look like? I'm so excited. We're going to talk about that. We're going to go into that space. We're going to jump into it. I want to make sure we celebrate our winners from yesterday first. I want to make sure that we celebrate them. Tiffany, do we have our winners from yesterday? I'm looking at the ROS, and I was looking for some names. I'm excited. We got some CTA winners. So get ready. So if you're a winner, I want you to get ready, because we're going to do our best to pull you on screen, because we want everybody to see your face. I don't want to leave on Friday with any of my prizes. I want to make sure all $100,000 worth of prizes are given away. So for our winners, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll with me. Melissa Melendez, you are a winner. And Sunil Parajuli, you are a winner as well. I need my clappers. Come on, turn it up. Oh. Congratulations. Hello, brother. How are you?
Thank you so much.
And Melissa, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Are you both super excited?
I am more than excited.
So listen, we want to celebrate you. We want to be on this journey with you. And so you're winning some deliciousness. I just want you to know. I know you want to know what you won, but it's really a setup. Because if I gift you with ways to stay in radical action, and you got an amazing tribe, you'll do just that. So let me explain to you what you just won. Now, you won our platinum package, our highest level package, right? So if you already bought it, then don't worry, we're gonna give you a refund because we want to give it to you for free now, right? So in our platinum package, you won all of the summit replays. So all of the summit replays you have 5 jam-packed days of recording. So you're gonna be able to like look at this and take your time, press pause, because everyone's gonna be dropping nuggets and diamonds and deliciousness. You're gonna have that available to you. And that's valued at $4,500. So that's just all the recordings from every single thing. It's yours. Then you're going to get, now that's the recording so you can see it, because you learn at a different level when you see. But then you're also going to get an audio, a summit audio recordings of each day so you can just listen while you walk, listen while you work out, listen while you're on the go. So we'll separate those files for you. And give it to you video and audio. Now here's what I recommend you do. While we're on this semi kind of quarantine and you're getting together with the small intimate groups and we're navigating through such interesting and creative times, play your favorite part when your family's over. And tell them, I'm giving y'all access. I'm giving y'all access to next level. Sounds good? Now, it doesn't stop there. You're going to get bonuses from all the speakers. You're going to get 11 plus bonus gifts. And I know right now that's exciting, but it's only going to get more and more exciting as you hear each person speak and you hear each person's gift. You get to say, ooh, I got that too. Ooh, I got that too. Oh my God, I got that too. You literally, trust me when I say your excitement is going to escalate all week because you know what you got. But here's the deal, and that's priceless. We didn't even put a quantifiable dollar amount on that, and you'll see why as we go through the rest of the week. But here's the ultimate bonus. You're going to get a free ticket to Extraordinary You, our 3-day, right, worldwide. Are you excited? All right, so Sunil, talk to me. What does this mean for you to be able to jump in and come to the summit and get what does it mean?
Last year when I met you in Dubai with Tony in the session, so after that I was chasing where I can get, but the problem as a speaker that whatever I schedule, the timing, my sessions and all these sessions are in same time. That's why I could not able to get into all the sessions. But each session that I have registered during this, started from this pandemic and all. And finally, this month, when I heard about this next level summit, it is on my calendar for these 5 days. I will be with you. This is my, I don't know, many people are saying about luck, that is not luck or something like that, but today I feel there is a luck with the prosperity if you have a greatness within you, that you trust, you believe within yourself that you will achieve something if you're able to ask from inside. Thank you so much, Lisa, for this work.
You're welcome. Stay with us. Stick with us. I'm super excited for you. And Melissa, you get to get all the gifts, you get to get all the recordings, and you get to show up like we're just beginning. So if you think this is something, when you come to Extraordinary You, like just eat your Wheaties, hydrate, B12, water up, like all of that. You know that, right? You know what our 3-day events are like. Do you know that? You super excited? What are you most excited for?
Oh my gosh, I'm so so excited. First of all, I wanted to say that I feel like I manifested us meeting. This is something that I have been wishing and hoping for a very long time. Your videos and everything that you have to do and say has inspired me for so many, many years. So thank you for that. And I'm just so excited to be able to take everything to the next level. So I really appreciate everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. So these are our first winners. Our first winners, Sunil and Melissa. Congratulations. John is going to play a quick little sizzle reel before I introduce our first guest, so you can get a glimpse of what you guys are going to be attending and what you're going to go through. So super excited, you guys. Now remember, everyone, you have to play full out. Just like Sunil and Melissa, you have to play full out in order for us to even see your action items, CTAs, call to action. Make sure that when you do your action, when you take your picture or when you post or when you do whatever it is that you do, make sure that you do it in the CTA thread. It'll say CTA day 1, CTA day 2. Today, you'll post your CTA in day 2's thread so that we can see it overnight. Please don't wait till an hour before we go live in order for you to post it. John, you can cue up that video. I'm going to be quiet as soon as you play that video. And just make sure you give it to us within time so that we can review it and we can have a chance to put you in the drawing for $100,000 worth of prizes given away. So each person, by the time we get to the end, we would have given away up to $100,000. Each person's packet is valued at, I don't know, somewhere like $15,000, $16,000 in total. And we're going to give away enough packages to get us to $100,000 before I get to Friday. I'm committed to that. And I think I'm feeling extra generous. So I might throw in a few extra people because finally I can't get fired. Like finally, I can't get fired. So Melissa, Sunil, I want you guys to take a peek at our sizzle reel, really quick sizzle reel, so you can see a little bit of what's going to happen. Turn your cameras off if you may. Okay, so where am I? I'm a little confused on the back end. Are we okay? Yes.
We're a couple minutes over our time.
Okay,
That's like 3 minutes over though.
Okay, fine.
You're not supposed to be here this hour, but he's
Are you guys loving it?
You guys, this is beautiful.
Come over here.
You don't have to fake that you're not changing.
I just think you was doing amazing you.
All right. I love it. And I'm super excited for our first guest for today. I've lined up some of the most amazing friends that I've been inspired by. And our first guest is I was blown away. I was so blown away by his presence last year during the summit. I was like, okay, I'm going to ask you for a second date right on the spot. I probably should have waited a little bit and then called him a little later. I don't want to wait. Can we go on a second date? Will you please come back and pour into my community? Nick is a phenomenal man. He is just his energy. Nick Santonastasso. He is a medical miracle. This is a gentleman who not only is he one of 4 people alive with a rare genetic condition, but this inspirational speaker is an internationally known bodybuilder and fitness model. Despite missing both of his legs and one arm since his birth, the high energy of this phenomenal man literally comes through as he shares his amazing story, showing people that anyone can thrive if they have the determination and the willpower to go after what they want. He came onto our summit last year and rocked the house. He left everyone feeling just like that. Anything's possible. When Nick was born, the doctors handed his parents a long list of things that he would never be able to do. Why did the doctors do that? Nick's parents politely thanked him and threw the list in the trash can. I like his parents. They raised Nick the same way they raised all of his other siblings. And they instilled in him to never, ever let the world tell him that he cannot do something. And based on that, that's why he's going to inspire millions and millions more beyond the millions of people that he's already done. So please welcome to the stage my friend, many of your new friends, Nick in the house. Come on, Nick. 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 Turn it up, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Wait, John. Play a little more music. Turn it up, John. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. I love it. Did you just Superman? Did you just? I love it, brother. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man, I'm grateful that you're back. Thank you so much for being willing to come and pour into my tribe. We got thousands of people here waiting for you. Thousands more are going to look at the recording. I'm going to get out of the way because I don't want to take up one moment. I'll come back after you have dropped the nuggets and the diamonds, brother. I love you so much.
Thank you so much, my friend. So, most importantly, what I want you to do right now is I want you to grab a pen, I want you to grab a paper, something that you can write down with, because I'm going to drop some bombs. But most importantly, that when you write things down, you're going to retain more information. And I don't want to come up here, speak, and say a bunch of amazing things and you don't implement it. And so I want you to write something down because it's going to be amazing. So, first and foremost, me getting up on screen, you probably have a few questions. And the few questions that are going through your head. One, how is this guy so handsome? And second, where are his arms and legs? And at least said I was born like this. That's why I'm so handsome, and that's why I got no legs or no arms. So I think we can all agree that middle school and high school are probably the most judgmental times of our lives. Right now, you're probably reflecting back to middle school and high school, those awkward moments. But middle school and high school are the most awkward times, whether you have legs or you don't have legs. And in middle school and high school, this is where a lot of beliefs are set from, limiting beliefs. And for example, for me, I had a bunch of beliefs that were holding me back. I had beliefs that I'll never have a girlfriend because I have no legs and arms. That I'll never work a regular job because I have no legs and arms. That I'll never be able to be an athlete. I'll never be healthy. All these limiting beliefs just because of my conditioning and the people that are around me. And so, my friends, I was looking for a way out, but most importantly, I was looking for the secret sauce. And the secret sauce that I was looking for, my friends, was confidence. And what I want you to write down now is that confidence is a skill. Confidence is a skill, it's a muscle. Confidence is something that we cultivated. You see, I was a kid that thought you were either born with confidence or you didn't have it. Like, I wasn't born with legs, I don't have confidence. Where does this thing come from? And what I've realized working with thousands of people all over the world is that confidence is a synonym for self-integrity. So let me explain. Say I said Lisa. Lisa was talking about the second date, right? Say I told Lisa, I said, my third date, we're going to have a Chipotle date. I'll see you there, 6 p.m., be there, be square. Right? And so Lisa goes and she shows up there at 6 p.m. and I don't show up. How many times of me not showing up for dinner is Lisa going to realize I'm unreliable? Once, maybe twice, but she'll probably cut me off after one time of not showing up. And so how does this make sense? Well, let's flip the script on yourself. How many times of you making promises within yourself and you not showing up for yourself are you going to realize you're unreliable? What do I mean by that? Well, see, my friends, every time that we commit to something, every time that we make a promise and we break it within ourselves, subconsciously we diminish our confidence. We diminish our self-integrity. We diminish the way we view ourselves. And most importantly, we diminish the relationship we have within ourselves. And right now, we are conditioned to seek validation from external forces. So many people are trying to seek validation from a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a mentor, a teacher. When the only person that you should be seeking validation from is who? Yourself. And at the end of the day, your relationships matter, but the most important relationship that you can have in life is the one within yourself. The theme of today, right, finding our voice and really getting into our authentic self and making our voice loud.
we can't find our voice unless we start loving ourselves and start building confidence and self-worth. And why is this so important? Why is confidence and self-worth so important? I want you to write this down. You will never make more than you think you're worth. I'll say it again. You will never make more than you think you're worth. You will never make the money if you don't think you're worth it. You'll never have the amazing relationship if you don't think you're worth it. You'll never have the body if you don't think you're worth it. And you'll never have the unshakable mindset if you don't think you're worth it. And so at the end of the day, the foundation is you. And so how do we build confidence? Well, what I've created is these little guardrails in my life. And what I call these guardrails, which I'd love for you to write this down, is called non-negotiables. And non-negotiables are these little guardrails that regardless of what happens today in my personal life, what happens today in my business life, that if I follow through on my non-negotiables, that at the end of the day, when we put our sweet little heads down on the pillow, that business may have not gone great, personal life may not gone great, but we follow through on our non-negotiables and we feel like we moved the needle forward. Would you agree that humans love the feeling of progression? We love the feeling of moving forward. So let's make these guardrails really easy for us to move forward, shall we? For example, my non-negotiables, there's two of them. My 45-minute workout and my gallon of water. And these are my guardrails. Regardless if the day goes great, I know if I get these two things done, then I feel like I move forward and progress. And so for you, right now, giving you some thought joggers, what are some non-negotiables that you can implement into your life right now? I'm talking about 30 pages of reading. I'm talking about taking that walk. Or maybe every time you see an elevator, you take the stairs. Or maybe it's finally getting to the gym 5 out of the 7 days. But start creating non-negotiables in your life so every single day you can fall more in love with you, which makes your voice louder. And you can roar like the lion you are. And so when I got into high school, I wanted to be a wrestler. My older brother, rest in peace, I wanted to be a wrestler just like my older brother. And my friends came up to me in high school. They said, Nick, you always tell people to try new things. Why don't you try wrestling? And I said, I can't, my arm. And what I mean by this is this guy, it looks like a potato, but it used to look like a chicken wing. And the reason why it looked like a chicken wing is because this arm was 5 inches longer than it is now. And my bone was going faster than my skin. So the bottom line is, if I would have hit my arm hard enough, my bone would have came through my skin. And so what we talked about last time when I was here with Lisa is talking about being solution-oriented. There's a lot of things that we can't control, especially in these unprecedented times. But when you become solution-oriented, your life will go to the next level. And so I was becoming solution-oriented. How could I become a wrestler? It's going to instill confidence in me. It's going to be amazing. And so I came home one day. I sat both my parents down, and I said, Mom and Dad, I want to become a wrestler. And my mom said, oh no. God forbid, Nick, you hit your arm, your bone comes through your skin. What are you going to do then? And then under 10 seconds, my friends, I came up with a solution. I looked my parents in their eyes, and I said, can we cut my arm off? They said, what? I said, yeah, can we cut my arm off? Can we do something about it? And there was some awkward silence, and my mom leaned in, and she said, well, Nick, the right word is amputate. You're so aggressive with your words. And I said, okay, I'll use your words. Can we amputate my arm? Can we do something about it? And my parents, being the amazing parents they are, they accepted my crazy solution. In my junior year, I had my arm amputated 5 inches so I would be able to become a wrestler. And another thing, another non-negotiable follow through the promise that I kept within myself. But why is that important? Well, I want you to write this down. The quality of your life comes down to the quality of the questions you ask yourself on a day-to-day basis. And the reason why that's so important, my friends, is because your brain is simply just a problem-solving machine. And when you ask yourself a bad question, what kind of answer do you get? A bad one. And when you ask yourself an empowering question, what kind of answer do you get? Empowering. And so even after today, if you just, it's a good thing I got my finger, if you pull one thing from today, is asking yourself better questions. And so there's a few questions, 3 to be exact, that I want you to reflect on. First question, what are you willing to sacrifice to be successful? What are you willing to sacrifice to take your body, your mind, your relationships, your wealth to the next level? What are you willing to sacrifice? Now the second question, hopefully it's not a limb like me, but what are the very things in your life right now that you need to cut off that no longer serve you? And I'm talking about beliefs, my friends. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The constant story that you play over and over too old to start the business. I'm too young. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. It's all BS, my friends. If there's anything that you pull from that little section, is it's not a lack of resources in your life. It's a lack of being resourceful. I want you to write that down as well. I got a whole bunch of one-liners for you today. And then the third question that I want you to self-reflect on is, what are the very people in your life that don't align with your vision that you need to cut off? And the analogy that I like to use for this is, who is in your front row of life? In your front row of life should be people that are pushing you, loving on you, because they know that you got more in you. Because would you agree that your time and your energy are your two most valuable assets? Why? Because we can't get them back. And so maybe 2021 is the year that we're being a little more stingy with our energy and time because we're trying to build an empire. Who agrees? Maybe 2021 is a time that we finally be stingy with our time and energy because we're trying to sculpt a legacy. We're trying to take care of our kids. We're trying to impact. We're trying to be more, serve more, give more. And there's a quote. I've been luckily and grateful to surround myself with Tony Robbins as a great friend and a great mentor. And Tony always says, love your family and friends. Choose your peer group. Love your family and friends, choose your peer group. And you don't necessarily have to cut people off, but you can do what I call loving from afar, which means you just don't give them all your energy, my friends. And so one, what are you willing to sacrifice to be successful? Two, what are the very beliefs that you cut off, that are BS, that no longer serve you, that I'm not good enough, I don't have the resources, I don't have the limbs. Cut them. And evaluate your circle. Evaluate your circle, and going into this year, if you do one thing, please don't share your goals, your ambitions, and your visions with someone who is closed-minded. It's one of the biggest mistakes that we can do, my friends. And so I have transformed not only my life, I mean that's cool and important, but I have literally transformed thousands of people just like you through the methodology of non-negotiables and committed to the very promises that you keep within yourself. And so maybe for you, you're going to take your health to the next level. Maybe for you, you're going to take your body to the next level, your mind to the next level. Maybe for you, you're going to focus on relationships this year. Or maybe for you, who's got my money, man? We're going to make some more money. But the foundation is your self-worth, your confidence, and the relationship that you have within yourself, and how we improve that, which I've been preaching this whole time, is you have to start following through on the very things that you say you're going to do. So you're reliable for you, you're reliable for your customers, your clients.
Isn't he great? You guys, isn't Nick
if there's anything
amazing?
I learned over the 24 years of my life, my friends, you're going to want to write this down, is that over the 24 years of my life, I realized that it's not the physical body that holds us back.
Come on.
But the biggest disability you can have is a bad mindset. It's your conditioning. It's your beliefs. It's the perspective that you see life through. And so with that being said, go out, follow through the very promises because you are worth it. If someone hasn't told you this in a week, a month, a year, I want to let you know from a brother to a brother and a brother to a sister, you are worth the investment in yourself. And clearly you know that because you wouldn't be at an amazing event like this, the Next Level Summit, if you didn't think you were worth it. And by you showing up, playing full out like Lisa says, I know that you are not a victim, but you, my friends, are a victor. And you are going to continually excel, continually get to the next level, and look for new ways to provide value to you, your family, your clients, your marketplace. But most importantly, to build an unwavering, an unshakable relationship with yourself, because you see, confidence is having a relationship so good with yourself that you don't care what the haters say. Raise your hand if you got some haters. Out there.
What?
We all got some haters. That means we're doing something right. So my friends, last but not least, we all know that it feels really good to do good things for other people. If there's one thing I also learned, is that the suffering stops once we serve something greater than ourselves. The suffering will stop
Delicious.
once you serve something greater than ourselves, my friends. And so with that being said, I just came on here to pop a little nuggets in, dance to the beat. Lisa, I'll bring it back to you and let us see your face.
What? What? Come on, Nick. Come on, Love you, man. So look, I was taking my nuggets down. For me, I say any smart person knows that they still have room to grow. The largest room in my world is a room for improvement. So you said know your non-negotiables. You talked about water and working out. So I'd like everyone right now to type in, this is not, I told you guys, this is not entertainment. Like, though Nick and I can be quite entertaining, we came for your breakthrough. So I want you to write down in our Facebook chat group, I want you to write down, what are you going to decide right now? I don't care that we surprised you. Oh, Lisa, I'm surprised. Nick, I didn't know. You knew you wanted to touch your next best when you woke up this morning. Now, and you knew you wanted some navigation to it. That's why you registered. That's why you're here. So now that you're here, let's get into action. My brother said 2 non-negotiables. So let me just see your non-negotiables. What are you going to commit to? So I'm going to commit to working out. Now, you said how many minutes a day did you say? Because I'm
45.
Ooh, okay. I'll do that. I live with the machine, so I can do 45. So I'm going to commit to 45 minutes a day. You guys can hold me accountable to that. And the second thing I'm going to commit to is I'm going to give myself quiet time each day. I'm going to start with something I know I can achieve. So I'm going to say 10 minutes to begin with. But every day, because that's a muscle that I'm still developing, is to give me quiet time. So me quiet time, 10 minutes a day, hold me accountable to it, and working out at least 45 minutes a day, hold me accountable. Listen, put your action where your mouth is, y'all. And now I want to see some flowers. Y'all was typing in chat. Nick, you don't know, but right here, I actually have StreamYard going at the same time. So StreamYard is looking over my shoulder, loving on you. They're like health and my time for self-improvement to read. Suffering stops once I serve something greater than myself. Like literally, they're going crazy. She said, I'm committing to my podcast and my relationship. Every day, stretch for 5 minutes. They're already over there. So now, let's go over here. And I want to see 2 things. I want to see, one, I'll give my brother his flowers right now. Y'all put it up. Let him know. So listen. She said, Jamie says, Nick, you have filled my cup. Thank you. You are an inspiration. Yo, Nick, you are inspirational. Whoa, thank you, Nick. So good. Y'all, give him his diamonds. Give him some gifts. Give him some Bitmojis. Amazing. Nick dropping some bombs that are rocking my very core, my self-worth, my mindset, my confidence, energy, valuable assets. Love Nick. Juicy. He's awesome. Suffering stops once I serve something greater than myself. Drop the mic on that. Explanation point. Thank you, Nick. Suffering stops when you serve something greater than yourself. OMG. This was every second of fire. You are incredible, Nick. Nick, I love your attitude, humor, and strength. Thank you for your great advice. Handsome. Winky, winky, winky. Water and working out. Nick, you're amazing. Nick, we just want you to see your flowers and your acknowledgement. Brother, I love you. I'm going to boldly ask for a 3rd date. Don't know when it is, but whenever I want to touch souls, I don't try to go get, and you know this, I don't try to go get people who have the furthest reach or whatever we want to call that. I don't chase names. I chase impact. I chase contribution. And you, brother, your essence is an essence of contribution. Your realness is an origin of transformation, transparency, and resiliency. I love you. I love what you stand for. I'm grateful to be on the planet at the same time as you, to call you my partner in creation. Thank you so much. You guys, give them a roaring round of applause. Thank you so much. Wait, before we go, there's more, you guys. Nick has a gift for you guys. Y'all thought I was going to let y'all go? No. It's just my drama. Nick has a gift. So I've asked all my friends, Nick included, I put him on the spot. Can you come? Can you speak for free? Can you pour into my people? And then can you come bearing gifts? And thank God my people credit is good, because my friends like Nick said, okay. So Nick, share with us what some of our guests who are going to choose to jump in and get the recordings, they get the recordings. So you're investing in the recordings. And because you got the recordings, we want you to get some extra that literally, I believe, can carry you out 6 to 9 months. Nick, what's your contribution to our Get Back?
Yeah, absolutely. So we can all agree, like Lisa said, even Lisa's taking notes, and that means she's a student of the game, and she realized that the training never stops. And so, I want you to write this down as well real quick. In your life, 80% is psychology, 20% is mechanics. Anyone can come in here, teach you how to make more money, lose more weight, have better sales calls, but if you don't have your psychology in check, you're going to fall down. So we want to take care of you on that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you an amazing gift. It's the Unshakable Mindset Blueprint. It's some of my best mindset training. My gift from me and Lisa to you. And also what we're going to give you is my Victim to Victor audiobook. It's one of my bestseller books. And this book is not only great for adults, but it's good story time for the kids if you want your kids to have a victorious mindset as well. So this is our gift, me and Lisa, to all of you playing full out. We are grateful for you, and remember, the training never stops. Be a student of the game, baby.
Come on, I love you, Nick. Look, I had my head down because I was writing down the 80-20. I'm getting it all. I'm picking up all the gems. I love you. Thank you so much. Be well. I cannot wait to see you soon. You decide the request, and I've already said yes. So you let me know what that is. You're welcome, brother. You guys give him some love on his way out, you guys. I love it. 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 So you guys see it. Look at my brother. Look at him. Like, hello, sitting next to somebody. I'm just saying, what's your reason? Please don't let extraordinary escape you because you got some good reason, some good excuse, some good something. Oh, he inspires me every single time I see him. I get inspired. So you guys see, it's the Unshakable Mindset and Blueprint, Victim to Victor. He has the ebook. You're gonna get the ebook for those of you who jump into the platinum package. You're gonna get that ebook as a bonus, and you also are going to get the blueprint, 5-day training, foundation training, great energy and vitality, build blueprint mindset, create. This is how I changed my life, you guys. I literally picked up the nuggets that people were throwing on the floor. John talks about that on our team. He was like, I picked up the leftovers. I picked up the nuggets. So now you have the Dream Circle provided by my friend yesterday, Giovanni, Diamonds, Mastermind for 3 months, access for 3 months. And then you have the Unshakable Mindset Blueprint. What's not on here is that he's giving you his book as a download. He threw that in yesterday. Like, that's why we over $100,000, because my friends are just like, here, let me give you this. Here, Lisa, you want this? Last night I was fielding calls from people saying, hey, I want to give them this too. I'm like, okay, hold on. I got to make sure they can consume it. All you have to do is get the platinum package recordings. Get the recordings, get all of that, and then we throw in all of this. His value is almost $2,000, $1,997. Super excited. I know some of you saying, how do I get the platinum package? By the way, I don't even know how the 100 people got it already. I don't know how they got it, but we'll let you know. Don't worry. I promise you. I just want to pour into you. We're giving away nearly $100,000 and free gifts all week long, every single day. And oh, by the way, the reason why I got radical is because this is what I want to do. I wanted to have 2 winners. And Tiffany, keep me honest. If this is not the truth, then make it the truth. because I can't get fired, finally. So each day, I wanted to increase, Nick, the number of winners. So, Star, today we had 2 winners. Tomorrow we're going to have 3 winners. The next day I want to have 4 winners. Like, why not? Like, I don't want to go down. Like, right? Like, yes. Come on, Star. Come over here. Wait. You got to see. She over there doing the dance. Come on, do the dance. Come on. Turn it up, John. Turn it up, John. Yep, every day we're going to increase our number of winners. And Tiffany, who's running the entire project, if those numbers are not what I said before, just erase what I said before and let's replace that, because that feels good. Every day the number of winners go up, they don't go down. We are living an abundant life, and we're going to the next level. All right, super excited. Wasn't Nick delicious? So, right, like, just keep looking at that gifts platinum bonus gifts pool because I asked my friends for some good stuff. I said, listen, don't just give me a little newsletter unless it's a phenomenal newsletter that's gonna change my life. Give me some deep stuff. So they were like, okay, we're giving you a 5-day training. I'm giving you a mastermind. So far, the bonus pool is valued at nearly $2,500, and we're just at the beginning of day 2. So you know we are coming loaded. I asked everybody to give something. Now, I'm super excited because, and John, I'm gonna go to this. Next piece. Actually, I'm gonna take us into my teacher. So I love this next guest speaker because he's poured into my life so much, transformed my life. So many people have asked, where do you go to fuel? That's a question I get asked all the time. Where do you go to fuel? Refuel yourself. Well, I go to many places, different places, untraditional places that people, I spent time in Bali, just quiet for 8 days. I spent time in Thailand. I spent many of days laying on my grandmother's couch, listening to her stories. But another place that I would go is to Agape. I would go to Agape because Reverend Michael Beckwith, and hold on, let me stand corrected. Reverend Dr. Michael Beckwith, he is a world leader. He is a world leader and changer. And he is one of the most phenomenal meditation teachers, conference speakers, seminar leaders, and a life visioning process, educator. He's addressed audiences at the UN, all over the world. Like literally, I would only see, because when he had me speak at Agape, he'd be gone. So I would only see him in like South Africa when we were speaking together, or in Costa Rica, or in Brazil. Like I literally would only see him in another country. He addresses audiences in the UN Assembly during its annual World Interfaith Harmony Week. He's done TEDx in Maui. He's been on Oprah Network on Super Soul Sessions. He's been just all over, everywhere. He's the co-founder of the Association for Global New Thought. He literally hosts conferences and events featuring world peace leaders. He is a disruptor of souls in order to be a liberator of souls. Please help welcome to the stage, delivering a powerful message, my friend, my brother, one of the few people that when he texts me, I say yes, now give me the details of what I just said yes to. Dr. Michael Beckwith.
Dynamic blessings to you. Lisa Nichols, you've done it again. You have brought people from all over the world to embrace the next great vision and version of themselves, which is infinite, by the way, and to create such a condition, such an atmosphere, and proper condition for the perfect unfoldment of individual souls. That is systematically and automatically, there's something within us that emerges when the condition is right and you are creating that right condition with everything that you do, whenever you fully is a dynamic, yes, because you are a proper condition maker for the unfoldment of the soul, so that resourcefulness and regeneration and creativity and innovativeness and the ability to pivot in the world of moving phenomena becomes absolutely integrated into an individual soul. So we're coming to an understanding at this particular moment that each and every one of you that are tuning in, you have a very special place in the universe. Do you realize that as spiritual beings having a human incarnation, we have a special place in the universe? Our place in the universe is to perfectly reflect the entire cosmos, because we are the beings that are the image and likeness of the spirit of the living God, the living one, the divine presence
in presence, there's never an absence. What does that mean? That means we have the ability to think independent of any experience that's happening on the planet, any circumstance, any situation, people, place, and thing. We have the ability to think independent of an experience, which means we can create a new set of vibrational conditions for manifestation to occur. A tree, as an example, is the life of the universe, but it can't create its own conditions. We can. We are endogenous beings, meaning that we create conditions from within ourselves. So as a spiritual being, we're thinking independent of circumstances, one. And two, we are beginning to understand that the potential that's within us is infinite, which brings us to coming to an understanding of the word surrender. Some people are afraid of that word, but it's not waving a white flag. It's not saying I give up. When we live a surrendered life, that means we are yielding the vital nerve center of our consent to the next stage of our unfolding. In a very similar way that a caterpillar yields the vital nerve center of its consent to the next stage of its unfolding, which is the butterfly. It has to yield to it. So living a surrendered life as a spiritual being means that we are tapping into discovering and activating our potential. We're activating our potential. I want you to think right here, right now, you can say it out loud. Today, I am activating my potential. And every single day, I activate my potential. Now, that has to be a part of your mission statement. A part of your mission must be not just to get something from the external world, not just to get what the world calls success, but is to activate your potential. That means that there's something within you that is infinite and latent, something that hasn't been developed yet, and you are living to set that free. Now, when you live to set that free, you bump into bliss, because bliss is the function of activating potential. Now, when in fact you understand that you can think independent of any experience, and you can begin to shift through dominion, you can begin to shift through dominion of your attention, to place your attention wherever you want it, and where you want it, to feel the condition of your participation in more good than you can imagine. I use the word participation on purpose, because many times we have said, I live in joyful anticipation of something magnificent. I want you to change that. We're not anticipants. We are participants, meaning that you're living in joyful participation. You're cultivating the feeling tone of success. You're cultivating the feeling tone of prosperity. You're cultivating the feeling tone of all needs met. You're cultivating the feeling tone of a great degree of wholeness and well-being, activating potential. So you're already participating in the energy. You're participating in manifestation. You are a participant, not an anticipant. So we have spirituality, your place in the universe. We have activation of your potential, which means I'm living a surrendered life. I'm surrendering to the next stage of my own unfolding. And then there is communication. You have direct communication with divine mind.
Okay, you beautiful souls. So
your higher self.
we're only going to be live over here for about another 10 minutes. But you don't want to miss Sean Drop the Bomb, who's going to be coming up next. And then we got some highlights later. So if you haven't already done so, join us over here. It's the same price. Free. So please, someone type in the chat how the link, nextlevelsummit2021.com. nextlevelsummit2021.com. We're going to be turning this off. We just wanted to give you guys a behind the scenes view, as you see, all the walking around. But we want you, so click on, go to nextlevelsummit2021.com. There you go. Click on that link that you just see that my team posted. And just register and join us. Hurry up. You can win prizes, but you get the front row seat. You got a front row seat coming up. Hurry.
Those that were hiring him, why did you hire me? I said the same thing that the man said previous to me. And they said, we hired you because you know how to listen. Listen. Listening, reverential attention, availability.
Reverential
Have
attention.
the ability to listen. You begin to wish, not stand.
Reverential
Just have attention.
You got to pay
You begin
attention.
to
Focus. Quiet.
call wisdom. It's called guidance. It's called direction. And the language in the way that you can understand, you'll be having an intercommunication with your higher self that will lead, guide, and direct you through any circumstance and every circumstance. And then you will be developed to such a degree that you can pivot when necessary. That is, you may think you have a plan. You're going to go from A to B. You've got it all mapped out. You got your plan. You got your visualization. And then suddenly there's a big shift in the world. There's a big change in the world of phenomena. And you have to become aware there's always going to be changes in the world of phenomena. That's why it's called the world of phenomena. It's always shifting. The world of phenomena is the condensation of previously points of view, perspectives, and positionalities and opinions. It's condensed itself into a collective agreement, and it just spins all the time. You see? You're not drawing anything from the world of phenomena, but you're learning how to pivot when things change in the world. You all are aware that no pilot flies directly from Los Angeles to Chicago. It's a constant hacking, it's a constant moving back and forth based on weather conditions, the cloud formations, the rain, the wind. You don't move from one to another. It's a constant pivoting based on circumstances. Now, when you're living a life, understanding that you're representing the cosmos, you're not just representing your business, you're representing the entire cosmos. You're representing the unified field of love, peace, joy, wisdom, and harmony, brilliance. You are representing the multidimensional universe according to your unique pattern. When you become aware that you are yielding the vital nerve center of your consent to the next stage of your own unfolding, saying to yourself on a daily basis, I'm here to activate my potential. And then you learn how to listen. Every single day, you become so adept at listening with the ear that is beyond the physical. Seeing that's beyond the physical eye. Static disappears. And then you're not moved. You don't move till you're moved by that energy.
You don't move until you're moved.
It's all fundamental order and harmony in a way that has never happened before. Your business is not your business. It belongs to the universal presence. Your life is not your life. You represent your big life, capital M life. Everything you should have belongs to the field of excellence. You're surrendering to that dynamic field of excellence. And you discover that you're carried by your own inner potential that's being activated. And there will be ways made out of no ways if you become the proper condition. I can remember a number of years ago, Agape International was moving from Santa Monica. The building had been sold, and we found ourselves not homeless, but shelterless. And we were meeting in a different location every week. People had to call in to see where we were going to be the next week because we had to rent a hotel room and set it up. And at the same time, we had just leased this beautiful building in Culver City. But we had a conditional use permit that things had to be a certain way before they would allow us to occupy. So we had to build out the offices, we had to build the choir hall, we had to do so much, and we had a particular period of time to do it in, and we had to raise so much money in order to accomplish this feat. So here I was, we were keeping our staff on, renting hotels every single week, paying for construction, and paying for the lease of the building that we couldn't even occupy because we didn't get the permit yet. And it was daunting. It seemed like it would never happen. It seemed like it was an impossible thing to do. People were giving up. People were just like, oh, this is not going to work. How can we make this? How can we raise this much money in such a short period of time? And so I called the contractors together. I called the board of trustees together. And I brought them into my office. And I had the biggest guy on my board of trustees sit in a chair next to the door so nobody could leave. And I began to talk about the possibilities. And I went around the room and I asked each person in the room, is it possible for us to raise the money and to complete this task before we lose our permit? And people were hemming and hawing at first. Well, I don't know. I said, no. Listen to my question. Is it possible? And they said, yeah, it is possible. Next, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. And then all around the room, including the contractors, is it possible? And he said, yes, it is possible. I said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to hold the feeling tone of possibility for the next week. Don't let anything else enter into your mind. You're the image and likeness of God. You have to read over your awareness. Hold possibility in your awareness. That's all I want you to hold. And so that was on a Saturday. Tuesday, we had a big loan. We were applying for a loan from the bank. And we had no collateral. God, this was early days of Agape. I think we were maybe in our 5th year. And the owner of the bank was walking by the gentleman with our file. He looked over his shoulder and said, what you working on? He said, I'm working on this loan for Agape. They went a few $100,000. They have no collateral. They've only been in existence for 5 years. And the owner said, Beckwith? Is that Beckwith? The guy said, yeah, Beckwith. He said, give him the money. And the guy looks up at the owner and said, wait, they don't have any collateral. He says, is that Beckwith? And the gentleman said, yes. He said, give them the money. So by Tuesday, we had the money. By Wednesday, the contractor came to us and said he was so moved by the meeting that I called and that he was doubling the workforce to work day and night, and he was paying them out of his own pocket because he knew and felt in his heart that we were good for the money. So within a few days, we had the money, we had double duty workforce, and the contractor paying for it until we got the loan from the bank, and we were in our new building before that permit ran out. Why? Because we knew we were the image and likeness of God. We were thinking of the world. Now we could pivot. We knew that we were merely activating our potential. Not merely, we were activating potential. You see? And surrendering to the next stage of our unfoldment. And I had them sit there in meditation. Removing the static from the mind of fear and
1
worry.
minute, 40 seconds.
So they can hear the guidance, not fear. All of you, there's something about you that is so beautiful and so wonderful. You have a special place in the universe. You know what that is? To represent the universe. You take that feeling into your business, into all of your things that you're working on. Magnificence will unfold. I know for sure what I just said is real. Now go forth and multiply the consciousness of the all good. It's waiting for you right now. You can do it. I know you can. Peace.
I don't know about you, but man, every time I hear my brother, I'm sitting here taking copious notes. I'm over here. Let me go into my notes. I was like, he said, Nick, what did he say? I have to repeat it. I said, reverential attention. He said, right, John. He said, did anybody pick up that diamond that got dropped? I hope you didn't sleep on it. If you did, here's a second pass at it. He said, pay reverential attention. I just wrote it down, and I was over here going, reverential. Like, I'm going to write it, and then I'm going to go study it. He said, I'm here to activate my potential. Hearing beyond the physical and seeing beyond the physical. And then what I kept hearing was faith, unwavering, unshakable faith. I know faith. How many times have something begun to shake you and you allowed it to shake your faith? And your faith is saying, hold on, we don't need to see evidence. We know like we know like we know. Like we build from our soul. Like I don't need you to have a theory-based conversation.